Iran's IRGC has given an update over the goings on over the past few days. Now, if you've been watching the news, you've heard there have been a lot of, clashes between Iranian and US forces around the Strait of Hormuz, over the past few days. And now Iran has finally, I guess, given their own side of the story, about what happened. The IRGC statement reads that 26 ships passed through the Strait of Hormuz after the IRGC gave them permission and insists that receiving permission and coordinating for passage through the Strait of Hormuz is mandatory, and that, as previously announced, passage through other routes is considered a disruption and will be dealt with. The statement says that last night, several ships attempted to enter the Persian Gulf illegally by tampering with and turning off their navigation systems. After several rounds of radio warnings, the IRGC Navy forces stopped two of them in place, while the rest were forced to turn back. So I guess this is the reason what started the whole back and forth between them and the US forces. These ships tried to sneak through after warning. Iran fired to stop them and turn them around. I think this was when the US started shooting at Iran. Anyway, the statement continues. The terrorist US military in the region violated the ceasefire by firing several missiles at empty areas of Bandar Abbas Airport, which caused no damage. In response to this aggression, the US base from which the attack originated was struck in retaliation. So yes, like I said, this was when the back and forth started. The US, I guess, reacted to Iran firing on those ships to stop the ships by firing at the source of the Iranian missiles. And Iran retaliated by now firing on US air bases. We don't have any, reports of any damages, but yeah, there is report that Iran did fire on a US airbase. Anyway, the IRGC statement ended by saying that if this action by the terrorist US military is repeated, it will face our harsh response. So this is Iran's own side of the whole story. I know you've heard enough from the Western media about the heroism of the US forces. Now you have the other side of the story. So it gives you some balance. Thanks for watching, and please like, share, and follow.